Hi guys, and welcome to CryptoBull. The thing is, I like to share some announcements. We all know that the stock market is like 800 points down. As you can see, Bitcoin is down. It's down big time. It's a long time ago that it was this low. As you can see now, the market is far off stable. It's stable in a way that I think it found the down point, means it maybe go down a little bit more, but then it will get its value due to at this time and day we have like more legit investors in it, like the hype from 1 year ago when it was like in the news and everything. People started buying Bitcoin. We saw the rise up to 20,000 euros for one coin, and now it's all the way back to 5,300, and we even had like a little fall down at 52, if I am correct, this month. So what I'm trying to say is that people are waiting for this bull run to come, and in the same time we all know that the market is in general connected to what we see on the stock market. If the stock market drops, then people still have the intention to move their money into gold, silver, and those kinds of funds. Crypto, it's out there, it's still there, it's doing well. We also see like big parties coming into the crypto scene, but still the stability in there, and because there's a lot of different coins available, the stability lies in the Bitcoin at the moment. But I think it found its down, so from now on it only can go up. And if we go back to 1 year ago, it's still up, meaning that people that invert their money in like early stage, they're still making or losing a little bit of money. It all depends on the people that bought in at like a higher rate, that didn't want to lose like the run. They probably lost a lot of money. Still, it's not stable at the moment, but still you can invert like a nice profit out of it if you play it wisely. And with wisely I say is that for example on this account there's only 100 euros in Bitcoin. With 100 euros in Bitcoin you're not gonna make it, but if you're a player that plays with 100 up to 200k, you can still make money on daily trades, meaning that you need to be on it. But like I said, if you're in it for 200k, then still the small amounts that it goes up and goes down, if you play it smart, you can still make money. People always say that crypto, what am I gonna do with it, and when am I gonna do it? Well, the question with crypto is not when you're gonna do it, but the thing is you need to do it to ask yourself this question. There is no good time or bad time to get in it. Of course, when everything is high up, it's attractive to get in because you see it rise. But by waiting until the point like now, I think that will benefit a lot of people, because that will bring new volume into the market. If people are willing to invest, we see that for example in China, with the mining farms, they can actually take over the coin in a way that they can control it, and with controlling is that they can make like big but really big like sells, meaning they sell it, the market will go down. It's this blockchain technology, there's so more much to it that people don't understand. I try to get around it and learn it, but still it's difficult. As we also see Bitcoin Cash stable in a way that it went down, but it's still in profit in the long run. Don't get me wrong, everything in the long run is still in profit, but you have to be there on the beginning. This week it went down, as we can see. The highest notice point was 461 euros. meaning that we're down almost 100 euros, or we are down 100 euros. We were. That's a big fall down. Even if you speculate with a lot of money and you see this coming, then maybe you can get out in time. It depends on where you buy it or when you have bought it. The same for all the other coins. For example, Ripple. Everybody is still enthusiastic about Ripple. Thank God Ripple holds its value. If we check this later back, and I can check it back on, for example, here on the market caps. If we go back to Ripple, because it's still the third coin out there. So if we go back 1 year into Ripple, then we can see that there is a market change, and the market change is that Ripple is holding its value. We know that Ripple started out as a 0.2 cent coin. It blew up in a way that, yeah, it still holds its third ranking, and people are still waiting for the point that they get centralized in the banking system. I know that they're talking to a lot of big banking companies, like as you can see here in September, October, November last year, when they all went up with the boom of the Bitcoin. They followed because Ripple will be able to be the player in that market for the swift and sharp connections, but with established identities. So with banking systems that are already there, they want to change the system. Like the Bitcoin is like independent, and Ripple is trying to get into the market that is controlled. But the difference with Ripple is they got the technology behind it to make it more efficient and more quick. As you can see, they had a cap over 120, and the prices went up over the $3 almost. Well, let me see, it almost went actually to 365. So let's say they didn't touch the $4 bill, but I think they will come back. We see the downfall. It took a long time to fall down, but still, what I'm trying to explain is that they're still higher than last year before they went up in the bull run. So they're keeping their value, and for this coin that's especially important, because when they started they fell back and went up, and now it seems that even with the fallback that we have, they still try to stabilize at a good point, meaning that people can buy in to make that win or lose, because yeah, it's the stock market, in this case the crypto market. It still goes up and down, so we're still not sure about what it's gonna do, but we will see what it does, because time will tell. And with cryptocurrency, the time is always on our side. It depends on the amount of money that you have inverted into it and the point of inversion. So if you are like one of the earliest investors into these coins, you still make profit when you buy, when you have bought these coins in the uprise. You will find yourself on to a point where you have bought it, and the moment it goes down there, the only thing that you can do is hold on to it or sell it with a loss. I think you should hold on to it, because it doesn't matter if it's there for a year or 3 months or 6 months. In the end, as we know, if we check back on the market caps and all that they expended before, then we see that they really hold their value. And by holding the value, I mean that these coins are still holding their value, not in comparison to the market that they were, but in comparison from the start of the coins. Ripple, like I said before, it's the third coin, still is, and that will be significant for the things to come. Ethereum, you know that Ripple and Ethereum, they changed places a little bit ago. If you look at the volume that's still in there, it's a 1.8 billion. Ripple lost half of it, but still gains profit, because it's still higher than it was. The Bitcoin Cash, it's all down to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash, in my eyes, is almost connected one-on-one with the Bitcoin. If the Bitcoin goes up, the Bitcoin Cash goes up. EOS is doing well in the form that, of course, it's lower than it ever was, but still it maintains a little bit of value in a way that you need to bring it back to where they started. It's easy to say that to bring it back where they started, because it will always be higher than it is. But if we take the graphic over the last year and we check it, then we see that the starting point from September 2017 all the way until where we are now in October, it is still higher than it was. So by saying all this, let's see where the market goes, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna talk about some more interesting stuff upcoming. We're gonna keep the market in our eye, and let's see where it goes. So feel free to follow and subscribe to my channel. This is CryptoBull. See you guys soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching.